Hello everybody and welcome to Soundtrack Saturday on Weird Spins. I'm Docion and I'm going to tell you my biggest weakness
what kind of name
in
is
the world
that?
right now.
I don't know. Does this guy know the closet's open behind him? I mean, that is really, really
tacky. Kind of
tacky.
figured this out.
What's
it's
with
not
the
just
hair?
Disney kicks that I go on.
Looks
and
like he
creature
combed
feature
it with a
kicks I go
waffle
on,
iron.
But I'm crazy about all things related to Mystery Science Theater 3000.
I don't think he even
riff
sees
tracks,
us down here.
Everything
Deuces.
that show has ever done. I live on that show as probably my primary programming, it seems at times. I go to sleep to it on occasion because it's just so fun and friendly. It's just such a wonderful program. And, you know, I regret that they did not get renewed this year, that this time they weren't able to get the crowdsourcing that they needed to come back. But hopefully, you know, they'll try again next year and maybe next time they'll make it. My biggest grail soundtrack piece is actually to find either the picture disc or colored vinyl, preferably picture disc, of the Mystery Science Theater 3000 Clowns in Space LP that was released some time ago. And it was done in a very limited quantity and it quickly disappeared. So I regret that I missed out on that, and I would really love to have one of those. And I'm sure they'd probably be ridiculously expensive if run up on today. I did, however, manage to, yes, I like the new cast too, get the MST3K The Return LP with Felicia Day right here as Kinga Forrester and Jonah Ray, and Patton Oswalt as TV's son of TV's Frank. It is in a really nice gatefold sleeve with more information on the show and the tracks and some nice publicity photos and stills. The disc itself is really nice. It's this one is sort of a bluish green. This is the moon colored swirl one, I guess they're calling it. It glows in the dark in bits, so it's crackly. But I mean, this is more for the novelty. The music is fun. There's some really good stuff on there, especially, you know, things like the kaiju rap is really spectacular. That's probably my favorite thing on there. I mean, there's a lot of great songs on here. Every song from that first comeback season for the return of MST3K. I know they've done more songs since then, so I'm hoping there'll be a soundtrack album for the ones since they've added the Gizmoplex. That would be really nice to see happen. But yeah, this is one of my favorite pieces in my collection, and it's not really hard to come by still, because this one, unlike the other one, they seem to have made a lot of these. They're still floating around. That in the show, I suppose it's just not as popular as the Joel and Mike ones, which I think is kind of unfortunate, because I think it's just as much fun. It's just a little different, and you know, this is change. This is something that happens, you know. So Mystery Science Theater 3000, The Return soundtrack, and definitely a really wonderful addition to my collection. I'm very happy with having this. Thank you for checking this out, and we'll see you again next time on Weird Spins. Check out a weird movie today.
Push the button, D. Hmm.